How about if I give you this dessert to eat and I will say this will cure your sneezing, cough and cold? Feels strange, right? Let's get into the video. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Spring is here and spring is beautiful, but this is also a high time of getting seasonal allergies. The biggest spring allergy trigger is pollen, so the trees, grass, weed, they release a tiny grains into the air to fertilize other plants, so the immune system mistakenly sees the pollen as a danger, and that leads to the release of chemicals like histamines into our blood, and the histamines trigger the runny nose, itchy eyes, other symptoms, cold, cough. So today I'm going to share with you a very simple Indian home remedy that you can have if you have a cough cold. I have been using this recipe since my childhood and now I am also mom, so I'm going to give this to my toddler whenever he have a dry cough or cold because of this changing weather. So let's get started into this. This recipe only includes 4 ingredients. To have the best results, make sure to serve this hot, and after that drink a 1 cup of milk before you go to bed, and you will see the amazing results in the morning. And before that, if you haven't subscribed to my video, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. So first heat up the pan, make sure that you have a heating on medium heat, and then I'm going to add ghee, which is also called a clarified butter. Some people add more ghee than this, but I'm going to use less amount for this recipe. Now I'm going to add cardamom powder. It tastes really yummy if you use this cardamom powder. Now I'm going to add gram flour, which is also called chickpea flour. I'm going to use like 2 to 3 tablespoons. Now some people like to make it more liquidy, but here as you can see this is not at all liquidy. It's up to you. If you add more ghee, it will give you more liquid texture, but right now I'm using less ghee, so I'm gonna just dry roast it in the ghee. It's up to you how much you want to use. Basically we just have to make sure that our gram flour is cooked properly, and you have to keep your flame on low, otherwise chickpea flour will just get burned and it will not cook properly. Now for like 5 to 8 minutes we just have to keep stirring it. You have to keep stirring and cooking it properly until it changes color. So now I'm going to just mix it for 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will see when it's become a little brownish, and then it will also have a very nutty flavor aroma, and then this is the right time to add water. As you can see, chickpea flour has started changing its color, so now this is the right time to add water. We are going to use hot water. I'm going to add 1 cup of hot water in it, and then you can also add slowly one by one and keep mixing it to avoid any lumps. As you can see, I'm mixing it and then trying to break all the lumps here. It's gonna be really difficult for you to just break the lump, so but don't worry, it will get better slowly. So as you can see, there is no lumps right now, and now it's almost done, and you just have to make sure that you cook again for like 3 to 5 minutes so that all the water and chickpea flours get mixed and combined very well. As you can see, it's very liquidy, so like I said in the beginning, it has to be a liquidy so that it will all ease up your sore throat or your dry cough and your cold. Last thing is I'm going to add jaggery. It's almost done, so let's add jaggery. So now here I'm going to use like 2-3 tablespoons of jaggery. It depends upon how much sweet you like. You can add more if you like more. You can also add white sugar or brown sugar, but here I like jaggery in this recipe, so I'm going to use jaggery instead of white sugar. And that's it. After that, as you can see, we have all the 4 ingredients, and then now this thing is ready for us to eat. Now for the garnishing, I'm going to add almonds, cashew nuts, cardamom powder and coconut flakes. After you're done with your dinner, and then you can have this recipe and drink turmeric milk after that, And do not drink water. If you drink water of this recipe, then you will be worse in your dry cough. So make sure that you do not drink water. That's the only thing. And another important thing is that you can give this recipe to your kid who is above 1 year of age. There is no side effect until and unless your kid is having allergic to any of the ingredients used in this recipe. And third important point is, make sure to eat this hot, and it should not be like tongue burning, but it should be pretty warm, and then drink a warm milk after that. That's it. This is the only basic points you just have to keep in mind so that you can have an instant relief from your cold, cough and sneezing. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you in next video with another home remedy and another healthy lifestyle video. Thank you. Bye.